7 random things for daily living. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you 7 random things for my daily living. I know we all have things that we use on a daily basis that may help us or make our life easier, and these are things that work for me. So before I get started in showing you these things, I want to say welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so by clicking that subscribe button, ring the bell for all future notifications, give me a like if you like it, and leave me a comment about some random things in your life for your everyday living that just might make your life easier or that you enjoy. Okay, so here we go. One of the first things, I know some people use electric toothbrushes and some people don't. I happen to love my electric toothbrush. And this is mine. And this is the charger with it. Let me see. I think mine's a Panasonic, but let me check. Nope, it's Braun. And I like an electric toothbrush. Now this one also comes with a little carrying case. In case you're traveling or you go somewhere, you can take it with you and keep it protected. But the reason I like my electric toothbrush, it has different speeds, so you can have high or low depending on what you need. But these go for 2 minutes, and every 30 seconds it beeps for you to go on to the next section. So you do the first quadrant, the second quadrant, third, and then fourth. And you're supposed to spend a full 2 minutes on brushing your teeth. Now, I used to sing Happy Birthday. I had heard that somewhere, that if you sing that song, then that's long enough. But this is great because it beeps 3 times when I know the 2 minutes are up. And it's very important to me because I do everything I can to take care of my teeth because my teeth are old. Yes, they are. And they're just going to get older. So I want to prevent anything that I can. So my electric toothbrush is part of my everyday. It's an essential for me, and it just makes life easier for me. Another thing is my flashlight. This is made by Dorsey, D-O-R-C-Y. I got it off Amazon now. It was not cheap. It was $50. I mean, whoever spent $50 on a flashlight? And it's big. It's got some weight behind it too. It takes 6 AA batteries. I used to carry the smaller flashlight, but as some of you know, I walk every day and I walk early in the morning. I'm talking 4:30 in the morning. So it's dark out. Although where I walk over at Town Square, it's lit up pretty good, but still, you know, you're going down a path and around and there's trees and everything, and we have alligators here and who knows what all. So I want to be able to see real good. So that's why I went ahead and made the investment on this flashlight, because I'm walking alone and because it's so early in the morning. And this, I don't want to turn it on because I don't know if it will, flash on the camera and bother anybody. But it's very high beam, very powerful. So there's a button here. You hit it once and you get the straight out beam from here. The second time, you get a second beam that comes out this way. Then the third time, this way. So you can have all 3 on where it's lit in front of you for a very long way. And it's lit to the left and the right of you, directly to your left and your right. So really you're surrounded by light and you can see everything. And this makes my life so much easier every single day. When I take that walk, it makes me comfortable. I know I can see any little creatures or something that might be out there, any alligators around the lagoons and things like that. So this is wonderful for me. Now this next item, it's probably going to sound silly. It's not something that you can buy. Well, you can if you order Chinese food. Because I use this flashlight, I go through a lot of batteries. And so I buy those big packs of batteries at Sam's Club. I'm sure you could get them anywhere. But you get a lot of batteries, and this is what I use to store them in. Now this is a Chinese takeout food container. My husband loves Chinese food, and so does my oldest grandson, Tristan. And so they get Chinese once a week. Well, this is the perfect size. I just got a brand new big pack of batteries from Sam's Club, and every one of them fits in this container just perfectly. I don't want to spill them, but you see there? So they all fit perfectly. These lids snap on really tight. It's clear, so I can see if it's the AA or AAA. And it's compact. So I have these and I stack them on a shelf. I have one with AA, one with AAA, and I have one with either C's or D's, and one with 9 volts. So I always have batteries. I can see what I'm looking for. They're all together and organized, and these make the perfect container. So that's what I do. Next up, I have my little fan. Now, I've showed this on my channel before. I know a lot of YouTubers use these. They come with a USB. You can charge them. It folds like this, so it's compact if you want to carry it with you. Just say if you're a golfer, which I'm not, but you could put it in your golf bag or your tennis bag or whatever you want, and even in your purse. And it has 3 speeds, and it's just wonderful. I use this daily because, number one, it cools me off. It's hot here in South Carolina a good part of the year. I love it to dry my skincare, like when I put something on. If I want it to sink in, then I'll do one of these numbers. And I also use it like if I put on any kind of makeup or foundation, like when I'm going to film a video. If I get warm, if I'm outside, I cool myself off by just putting this on me for just a minute or so. So this is a daily use for me, and it makes my life easier. The next thing, well, it looks kind of strange. I'll show it to you right here. It goes on your key ring. So I hope you can see there's a little hole right here. That's what you slide onto your key ring. This hole is for your finger. This hook is to open a door. Not a round doorknob, but those other kind of doorknobs. I'll try to insert a picture of one so that you don't have to touch the doorknob and worry about germs, especially today's world with COVID and everything they say about it. Keep your hands clean and be careful what you touch. So this is on your key ring. You just slide this finger through, take this hook, hook it on the handle, and it opens the door to restrooms, which is very important if you're out in public and you're going in a public restroom, or a store, or doors in your house. And it really does work. And it's easy to find because it's hanging on your keychain. So this is kind of nice. And the next thing are the protective full face safety shields. Now, I know many people wear masks. I can't wear a mask, and my husband definitely can't wear a mask. I'm very claustrophobic. I cannot breathe with those things on. And because of his health issues and everything, he can't wear one either. So we wear these face shields. Now these we got at Sam's Club. They were very inexpensive. I believe it was $5.99, and you got 4 shields in a box. These are heavy. I don't want to put this one on because it's Dave's. The other ones, this is our newest pack. You know, they're still in the sealed packets, so they're not open yet. But I got Dave's to show you. They're nice and heavy. They're clear. As you can see, they are very wide from here to here, and it's very long from here to here. So that's long. It has this piece of real soft foam right here that goes against your forehead, and it has this strap on the back here. It's a thick elastic strap to fit around your head. So you just pull it on over your head, which again, I'm not going to put his on. And I won't put this too close to my face because it's his. And when you put this on, this is in the front. The strap is in the back. This forms to your face. And I don't know if you can tell, but I mean, it comes about to your mid-ear, right here and here, and about to here. So you are protected by this shield when you're out in public, yet it's breathable, you can see, it's clear, it's lightweight, and it's very comfortable because of this foam and this strap. Now some people would say, well, that's not as safe as a mask. I don't know if it is or isn't. All I can tell you is I'm 69 and a half, and I guess I'm considered compromised because of my age. I'm in that bracket, and praise God, since this whole COVID thing started, and this is what, mid-October or beyond, I have not had any COVID, no trace, no sign, no nothing. My mother is 94 and a half. We are with her every day. She doesn't have it, and she has people coming in and out, hospice. Of course, the medical people, they'll wear their mask in, but then some of them take it off once they get in. She can't understand what they're saying because when you talk through a mask, it's very hard for an elderly person to hear and understand what you're saying. So my mother is still fine, and then my husband, who some of you know, has advanced prostate cancer. He has metastatic disease. The cancer has spread throughout. He's on chemotherapy now. He's had surgeries and radiation and all that stuff. He's doing great, by the way. He's doing absolutely fine, but he would be considered very compromised and at a high risk. He's worn one of these all along, all through since February or March, whenever this all came out. He works every day. He's out. He's the one that goes to the grocery store and goes to get his paint supplies and things like that. Thank God, as of today, he doesn't have COVID either. So we've gone all these months, and we feel we have been protected by this. Of course, if you're meant to get it, you're going to get it. People get it when they wear a mask, or when they don't, or maybe when they wear this, or when they don't. But this is what works for us. So I just wanted to share that with you in case you have medical issues or anything, any reasons why you can't wear a mask. And these have been accepted, and everywhere we've gone, in doctor's offices, at least here in South Carolina. Now your state could be different, but any store, any grocery store, any shopping, any doctor's office, anywhere, this is acceptable as a face covering. So we feel safe with that. And the last thing, well, I have nothing to show you for the last thing, and it is sermons. As I said, I walk every day, and I walk early in the morning. And I like to listen to sermons. And there's different ones that I listen to. I love Charles Stanley. I've listened to him for years, 40 years at least. And another one I love is Joyce Meyer. Love her sermons. So as I'm walking every morning, I turn them on my phone, and then I listen to a sermon while I'm walking. And that's very helpful to me to start my day out, to self-reflect, to learn something, to gain more wisdom, etc. That's part of my everyday life that really adds to my life and makes a big difference. So those are my random items that I use on a daily basis that really make my life so much easier for me. Please leave a comment and let me know if you use any of these, or if you have something or some things that make your life easier every day. Well, of course, now it's time for my Inside Beauty tip. And since I talked about sermons that I listen to, and I talked about Joyce Meyer, it brought to mind something that she has said many times in her sermons. And so I started thinking about it when I was preparing for this video. And she talks about how to be a blessing in somebody's life. And you know, I feel like most all of us pray to be blessed in our lives. You know, we ask God to bless our families, our children, our spouses, our grandchildren, friends, family, everyone. You know, we ask God for those blessings. And we ask Him to bless our home. And if we're taking a trip, we ask Him to bless the trip so that we have travel mercies and safety, although I know nobody's traveling right now. But as Joyce said, in addition to that, make sure you pray and ask God how you can be a blessing in someone else's life. Not receive the blessing, but be a blessing. There are many ways we can be a blessing in someone's life. They're countless. You can call a neighbor and see if she needs something from the store. You know, if you're going to the grocery store, that would help her from having to go out. You can help somebody who's in need. Maybe they need some financial help. You can do so many things. Just be kind to someone. There's many ways that we can and we are a blessing to others in our lives every day. But do we pray and ask God, show me how I can be a blessing in somebody else's life today? Show me how to be a blessing to somebody. You know, that's something I didn't think about until Joyce said it in one of her sermons a while back. I know I always prayed for blessings on my family, and I prayed for blessings on other people. But when I look back, I never asked God, show me. I never prayed, God, show me how to be a blessing in someone's life today. Please show me how I can bless someone. And I just thought that was a real eye-opener for me. Just something extra to add to my daily prayers. That God will show me how to be a blessing to someone. Because everybody needs a blessing every day. In different ways. Big ways, small ways. Sometimes just a smile from you. And that's a blessing. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I thank you so very, very much for being here today and spending time with me. I so much appreciate it. Well, until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya!